Hi, I'm Stephanie Patsalis and welcome to Simply Greek, where we'll be making some great, healthy, easy, simple recipes for your home and for your friends to entertain with. Mediterranean diet is the freshest in the world and the healthiest, and I've combined both. So today we're making it's called baklava baked brie. I love brie and I love the baklava mixture along with phyllo. So I've combined all of them to make a unique and special recipe for you today. So first of all, you're going to start out with phyllo. And phyllo can be bought in the frozen food section. Just thaw it out about 24 hours in your refrigerator ahead of time, or 48 hours. But it needs time to thaw out. So phyllo comes in a roll, and I've unrolled it right here to make it a little bit easier. So we'll make our topping. A lot of times with brie, you'll put preserves on it or walnuts or everything, but this is delicious with the cheese blend. So you'll take a cup of chopped walnuts in your food processor. You're going to take a half a teaspoon of sugar, a quarter teaspoon of ground clove, gives it that baklava taste, and then cinnamon. Greeks cook with a lot of cinnamon, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Cinnamon is very flavorful and just mixes so well with the walnuts. So you give it a mix, and we're going to set that to the side. Now starts the fun part. We're going to work with phyllo. I love working with phyllo. My grandmother used to make her own phyllo, although that is a very labor-intensive task. But phyllo is so fun to work with. You start with melted butter and a boar's head brush. The silicone brush is hard to work with the phyllo, so you don't tear it. And you just, I took one sheet, and to start building upon, we're making the brie purse, I put it diagonal. So if you're wondering why it's a little off center. And then you're going to, if it rips, no worries. If with phyllo and butter, there are no mistakes. You just butter over it. So you give it a light brush. Take another sheet, and you gently work with it and kind of overlap in a crisscross manner. Give it you don't want to overly saturate with butter, but you want to give it a nice, feel, just to give it the moisture. Take another sheet, and as you can see how delicate it is, it rips a little bit, no problem. Just stick it right there. If it ripples a little bit, still no problem. There you go. I bring it a lot during the holidays, and it's not that labor intensive. Some people, when I'm doing my cooking classes, are worried about working with phyllo. Phyllo is simple and easy. Just make sure you thaw it out, but have no fear working with it. So here we have a nice brie, nice French brie that we place in the center of your fanned out buttered phyllo. Now the Greek glue, which is honey. So you're going to put that on top, just to give it that nice coating. And then your walnut mixture. I wish you could smell how the flavors of how it comes alive with the cinnamon and the clove and the walnuts. There you go. And then I like honey, so I just put a little bit more on top. Honey is so healthy for you. Now this is the fun part. You're going to start to fold up. And you start out on one side. You lift and gather. So as you go up in your purse section, pursing it up. If this one falls a little bit, no problem. And the last final one, you just kind of pick up a little bit and you cinch it together at the top. Some of this is a little excess. You can kind of tear it off or cut it off if you'd like. But I take it and I like to kind of mold it a little bit and purse it up. And it just has a beautiful, whimsical look to it. You're ready to go into the oven. You put it on a baking sheet or parchment and bake it. You know, phyllo is so easy to cook with, and so is brie. So about 10 to 15 minutes till it's lightly golden brown. And then once it gets out of the oven, let it set for a little bit so the brie is not runny. And we'll show you our final product. So our final product looks like this. And for the wow effect, I always say, what you're going to need is honey. And take your honey and just drizzle it over the top. We'll cut into it. So this will be your new favorite, easy to make brie. No worries with the phyllo, just go for it. And there's a nice piece. So thank you, and hope to see you next time. Join us for more recipes.